archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a forgotten city adventure. It's been a few weeks. I didn't mean to pause for a few weeks. The whole point of having weekly games, right? Where is it? The whole point of having this schedule, the weekly games, is that no matter how many sort of frivolous other games I play, something gets played and gets finished. And well, I got distracted, didn't I? I got distracted with UFO 50. Well, we're back. We're going to be playing this consistently. Let's get to it. So I got an ending last time, mainly because I was like, okay, I'm about to end the stream. I want to know what happens if you purposely just sort of sabotage everything. Do I continue or do I load game? Guess we'll find out.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
Okay, we'll do this, of course.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Yeah, stop Fabia.
All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Cool. Yes, time is not on my side. Probably should have just used the rope down. Look at him. Look at him go. That guy for one. Should I make a decision on what the fuck I'm? That was aggressive. What are we trying to achieve? With quests, aren't we? I'm gonna remind myself again. It's been a while. Jump onto the other side. So yes, point of origin. Create a time paradox. Which I did, but not the way you should do. Golden rule. No. Well, Dominus actually is going to break the goal. Can do that. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I'm still going to be a bit rubbish. Animal. Working on it. Right, I've managed to get myself to the start again.
On your best behavior, I trust.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Yep, and Proximus had the conversation before.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here. I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I've had this conversation too, and I'm in a hurry.
Seems rather brash, but all right. Why have you sought me out? Of course. What is it? Yes.
Domitus?
Why do you say that?
Oh no, I didn't. Not to intimidate people. To 13th uses.
So I'm told. This is truly atrocious behavior, which undermines the very foundations of our democracy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, but before we proceed, I must ask, are you sure he's the one?
Tim.
Well then, in that case, as much as it pains me to do so,
He did the killing blow,
I
right?
must act decisively to ensure the survival of my people. As magistrate, I hereby declare him an enemy of Rome and authorize his execution by your hand, forthwith.
Won't that break the golden rule?
I don't believe so, no. It's not a crime to carry out the lawful order of a magistrate.
Do you need to give him a trial first?
So now you're an expert on Roman law, are you? Listen to me. We are cut off from the Empire down here, fending for ourselves on the brink of annihilation. If ever there was a time to dispense with legal procedure, it would be now. Think of it as an act of preemptive self-defense. Think of the lives you'll be saving.
Fair enough. How would I execute him?
Any way you can. I would think that bow you're carrying should suffice.
It killed you well enough. I'm going to take care of it.
Please act quickly before it's too late. If you're snooping around in my possessions, you're wasting your time.
No, I got lost.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
I'll do it nice and honourably.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, not that guy then.
But death must either not come at all, or else must come and pass away.
I'm gonna get away with my crimes. There we go. It's a pretty exciting way to open the episode, I reckon.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like... Oh, sounds... Alright, let me... I'll go.
Just realised I had pressed the thing.
49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
I'm trying to make a fetch a thing. It's never going to be a thing.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
I figured it out. I know where we are.
Say it. Speak its name.
The underworld.
Then it is true. I was right.
You were?
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I had to tell myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. He gives such an I will do my bury the as the there. I hope and now. Friend, you have given me hope.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
That again.
We're
Sure.
finally alone. I must. Is that about? See. Of course. What is it? Well, allow me to explain the crux of it, to illustrate.
No, I didn't mean to do that one.
Excellent. So, it looks like you'll have to Of course. What is it?
I know who it is.
Yes?
Malleolus.
Why do you say that?
When he wins the election, he's going to convict you of treason and sentence you to death.
What? I'm speechless. How do you know?
There we go. That was what I meant to do.
This isn't your first loop, is it? Well then, you must stop him from winning the election. I expect you'll need some kind of leverage on him, but I can't be seen to be
hello,
involved in
Fluffles.
this, of course. So you'll be on your own. You'd better not waste any time. And Miss Swada.
Yeah, I really enjoy the conceit.
Go with you.
Yeah.
You mean to say you've tried every non-lethal measure you can?
I know. Perhaps not everything I can.
Well then, perhaps you'd better keep trying.
I started this a few weeks back and then I got distracted with UFO 50.
Good.
But I've done quite a lot and then I did the bad ending because I was like, okay, I'll shoot him. Then I can say I've won it. But okay.
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare. Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop. I trust.
Let's nope, we shouldn't shoot anyone. I've got an absurd schedule I keep. So I play like lots of games at the same time. Where's the button? There we go. And I guess it doesn't really make any difference what you tell him then, but I guess as everyone's about to break. Clue. All 4 stolen plaques. Could tell about lots for help. It's a good thing I could do. How do I track that? I'm not very good at finding my way around at the moment.
Citizen.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
to do, but So it's going to take like 40 minutes for me to remember the correct buttons. Okay. No. I'll remember it though. It is not a huge place, but okay. Figure out. I don't know how to do either of these because Malleolus is locked. Hence that one. Okay, track this one. I think this one is tracked. I can't quite. Yes, okay, let's do this. May to be too late for this one. I seem to remember you've got to do it really early. Yes, I will talk to the priestess if I pass her.
Salve.
Have I indeed? I do appear to be walking entirely the wrong direction.
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you
Just gonna keep running and eventually hope that that makes me a place that's correct. Way up there. Okay, we're going the right direction. Aha. I forgot this was even a thing. Cool. Not the most efficient route, but I got there.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule.
Actually, I really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Fuck.
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think?
I know. Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all.
Good luck with that. Right, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please.
Do a flip. Is this what Scintilla would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over. It's
Maybe I can help you solve your
late
problem.
for that. Yulia and I made a pact, and she's already swallowed hemlock this
Aw.
morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
What if I can help her too?
No. No. Time's up. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
I think we made progress.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
Suicide didn't break the golden rule.
I'll have to let everyone know what, and I'd bet.
Very tempted. Just murder somebody. Let's not be too hasty. What happens if I die? Does that start the loop again? No, I have to survive for the loop. Where do I start new kit? Aha!
And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens.
Alright, I'm just out of curiosity.
And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens.
Alright, fair enough. Note from Ulia. Ulia to her captors Malolius and Cloda. Curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, I will already be dead, because death is preferable to another day in debt bondage to you. The vultures peck out your livers in Tartarus for all eternity. Oh, I didn't even see the hole. I was just trying to, like, reset. The land on one of the roofs. I know I should talk to Malolius, whatever his name is. Bang.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
Oh, yes, I did.
That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever.
Definitely assume it's one of those two.
Why have you risked life and limb to see me?
Any idea why I'd find a Roman plaque?
Look, if I had a Roman plaque in my possession, I'd be happy to sell it to you, but I don't, so I can't.
Fair enough. Do you know anything about Sentilla's disappearance?
Of course not. But as I always say, if Sentius can't protect his daughter, how can we trust him to protect this city?
What aren't you telling me?
Look, if you're trying to find her, you may wish to check the cisterns beneath this villa. Domitius says he saw a body there some weeks back. Of course, just to be clear, I take no responsibility for what happens to you down there.
Okay. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
Makes you sure it's not real?
The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real?
Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
No way out of here.
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
What's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
How will you do?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission.
You're the Quinticus.
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have one green eye, one blue eye, just like the description in his execution order from Emperor Nero. Alright, fair enough, because I didn't actually remember that. He does, I did notice his eyes. Forgotten what that's called. David Bowie had that.
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different coloured eyes.
So a cat with
and I'm
heterochromia.
hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens.
It wasn't natural though, it was McMahon's cat.
I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more.
I think somebody I remember somebody did something bad to the cat, and as far as I understand, it's tipsy as long, but a bit fluffy though, if a bit scratchy. Apparently, Quinctius also suffers from delusions of grandeur. Ooh, means I can tell him though.
Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish.
My mistake, never mind.
That's quite all right. We all make mistakes.
I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because as soon as you win, you're going to break the Golden Rule.
Don't talk nonsense. There's no such thing as the Golden Rule.
We're going to arrest Sentius for treason, sentence him to death by gladiatorial combat.
How could you possibly know that?
Tomatist.
Nonsense! This is nonsense! I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow. And now, I'm going to enjoy watching Domitius kill him even more. Now, get out of here! You outstayed your very limited welcome. Still here?
How do I get out?
Get out of my villa before I have to
How would I even go about going? Buddy, I'm going to need you to throw me out because I'm not seeing a way out.
Get out of my villa.
Go on then. Oh, you bluff.
What now?
What now?
Whatever.
Citizen? Ah, you've returned. Do you have any... Of course. Yeah? Why do you... What? Well then, I can't be... You'd better not waste any time. And Meswada. You mean to say...
I haven't found a way to stop it.
Well then, in that case, as much as it pains me to do so, I must act decisively to ensure the survival of my people. As magistrate, I hereby declare him an enemy of Rome and authorize his execution by your hand, forthwith. Thank you. Please act quickly before it's too late.
And I don't think I can get it, but...
On your best behavior, I trust.
Majestic.
You two a couple?
A new face, Ave, and may...
No questions about escaping the underworld?
I beg your pardon?
Viewers right, we're in the underworld.
Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. Hercules, the demigod, and
we've been
fine. So
animals.
Shh! It's everyone! That option would be the boldest, as I... I'll admit, you do seem different to anyone I've ever met. And even that lamp of yours looks like something Prometheus might have stolen from the gods. So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who. And for that, you'll need to enter the great temple overlooking the city. The problem is, the door has been sealed. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated... It looks as though somebody... If you could recover... It's the... Your... How... May 14...
What is it, citizen? All right?
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
As always, priestess.
Any news about Centilla, Navia, or Kabash?
No sign of any of them, I'm afraid. But we do have a newcomer. Strangely dressed fellow. Funny accent, too.
A traveller from a faraway land, then?
Talk about me behind your back.
That way.
Then let's make sure he feels welcome, shall we?
Of course, priestess.
Okay, appealing to the gods for help.
Harvey again. Certainly.
What about escaping with the help of Sepino as a crowd?
As I mentioned, both Orpheus and the first, it's...
She might be what work against him to help us.
If the stories are true, then I suppose so. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels? Truly? And your own... Then again, I suppose, can you tell... Fascinating. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in... Tell me.
Wade against the current, whatever that means.
That is strange. There are no rivers here. Let me think on that.
Perhaps I need to get into the upper cistern.
Right, because the current flows into the city through the aqueduct and into the upper cistern. I vaguely recall wondering what was in there, but the door at the back of the great temple is locked up tight. You might be able to get a key from the magistrate, but if that doesn't work, perhaps you can find another way in. Let me know if you find anything in there.
Okay.
May Fortuna...
Harvey, we'll speak again after you've carried out my order.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Everybody run! Salve, friend.
We're busy right now.
All right then.
I'm gonna let the hunter in because I'm gonna tell him who Quinticus is or whatever.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but there's a light.
I'm just sorry.
Oh, I see. You prefer the company of men. Maybe you should go and make friends with Virgil instead. I take back what I said. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. All right.
Cerberus lifts his dribbled head.
Why did you go this way, John? I'll find someone.
Help! You have to do something. A man, you have to.
Right on it.
Thank you. I have.
You shouldn't be in there.
What?
Do not go in there.
What?
Just trust me.
All right.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Oh, I do, yeah. Yeah, he's in the villa right at the end of this road. He goes by Malleolus now.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Ooh. See what happens with this. I'll get the key next time, I guess. He doesn't know I'm following. Shush, he doesn't know. Doesn't know I'm following. Guess he's just gonna end up shooting him.
What now?
I'm here for Malleolus. Who might you be?
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
Then go through you, I shall.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need you to give me a key as well. I know you're in a rush, but you've got time to pass a key to me. Oh, he's fast. He's fast, this guy. Yeah, I don't need to send an assassin to kill that guy. I can do it myself if I want.
Oh. All right, let me... I'll...
Ixion turns. Just as the... But... Say it. He... And now...
Are they?
Are they indeed?
A new face. Oh, let's see. As I... If... That is... Well, if I... May Fortuna guide...
Did I get the key quest?
On your best behavior, I trust?
Always.
See,
we have the key to the upper system.
I think it's best if I hang on to it.
Why?
You mean to ask, why am I unwilling to trust a newly arrived non-citizen with access to our water supply, the lifeblood of this city? I'm sorry, but that is simply out of the question.
I'm sorry to hear that, Craig. Maybe you've not found the right crowd for it. I think you're hiding something.
Yes, our water supply. From you. I wasn't born yesterday. Poisoning a city's water supply is the oldest trick in the Codex. Quite literally. Aeneas the Tactician wrote a siegecraft manual for military commanders some 300 years ago, recommending the poisoning or pollution of cisterns. And I'm beginning to wonder if the culprit we're looking for might, after all this, be you. Perhaps it was a mistake on my part to place so much trust in you.
Getting into that cistern with or without your help?
I doubt that very much, since I'll be keeping the key around my neck at all times from now on. But in any case, was there something else? Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Can't kill him and take it either. Didn't summon me.
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare.
Fresh meat, huh?
We've been underwater before.
Are they? Are they again? Did... Certain. May...
Ah, damn it, I'm rubbish at figuring out how to get to places. Now I'm stuck in a tree. Okay, I'm not stuck in a tree anymore. There are sort of more logical quests I can try. Oh, some money. Yeah. Just sort of running around without a plan right now. Right, I think I'm gonna need a more tangible goal. Unless I can figure out... I can't remember where the hole is downstairs. That's, I guess, what I'm actually looking for. The bloke down there, isn't there? Alright, to be fair, I found the secret entrance like a month ago, and then I wrecked it. Just gone backwards, haven't I? Sense of direction is, by the way. Oh, that is not a place you can... Fine. Let's hope there was an autosave, because I don't remember saving anytime recently.
You mean to ask, why am I unwilling to trust a newly arrived non-citizen? I'm
Fair enough.
Thank you. I'll be waiting.
Stupid plan, but it is one I can do.
Whatever are you wearing?
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
name's Rufius. Better watch. Whatever.
Oh, I had one good lead right at the start, and I've not been able to figure out anything else yet.
What are you doing in here? She needs... No. Well...
Salve. You there. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that far. In fact, if I didn't know... You've given me an idea for a scheme. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, but make no mistake, this is a danger. But in my experience, all... Now... So, are you in, partner?
Right, I do it.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can. It's just at the end of the street.
Do I put back? Oh, here, but how? Am I being dumb? I picked it up from here. I don't know how to do that. Where's the other bow gone? Have I broken the quest? I'm gonna load.
Back again. Certainly. Very well. Very well.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm being dumb. Appears to be a bug. Okay, it's that bug.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow? Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
You locked me in here?
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're going to stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
How is this not against the golden rule? You said you split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
I'm gonna trust you after you've double-crossed me like this.
You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognise my own handiwork.
Even if I gave it to you, you'd probably just leave me in here, forget it.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
I can use it some. Oh, it turns organic matter into gold. All I had to do is follow a lead, and I actually made some progress. This is neat, by the way. I found my way into the palace. Birds with one stone, as it were. I'm sorry, Stan.
You're not supposed to be here.
Cool. This seems kind of significant. spooky golden skeletons. It'll save my game. Hello. It's the key to the palace doors. Oh no,
I learned the truth about the golden statues. I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What's life be like for poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow, trapped in their own personal torturous, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what seemed like I could. I tried to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and told them of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor, who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is...
Might want to load before I took quite a lot of damage. I want to hear the journal. I didn't get to hear the journal. Statues. I went to the city as if in what must life be like for these poor souls?
entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow. Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned forest, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak. Not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Clearly I have to shoot the moss, but he like caught up with me so quickly. Don't spend. You can just shoot the zombies, John. I don't want to use up all my arrows. Might need them. Look at the scroll nearby. Oh yes, yeah.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her,
I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my chance, trying to save her. Whatever she did to me to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
Oh dear, it's gone all Bioshock. See if I... You whispering to me through the statue somehow? So good. Ah. Must be Via.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
First, could you tell me about rheumatism? You attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold.
And you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
There's nothing to do with me.
Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace, for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
It's not just this statue whispering to me, a lot of them do it. It's always the same voice.
What do you mean, the same voice?
Like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper.
I mean,
but now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was...
Yeah, but you got to teach me how to about rheumatism.
You're trying to steal her away from me. Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
If I've got these clips, I've got these like this clip here, which doesn't work because.
Geez, Homer, I thought someone with 2 wives would be happy.
No, you're thinking of someone with 2 knives.
I gotta tell you, this is pretty terrific.
Somebody remind me to put that in the television. But if I had access to it, I'd get the Mark Wahlberg clip from The Happening, where he goes, "No, you're going to kill me, no." No, I swear.
Liar! You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you.
I can't sound as insincere as Mark
Give me
Wahlberg.
one good reason why I shouldn't peel
Give
you
me
too.
one good reason. I need you to teach me about rheumatism. I ended up here by accident. All I want to do is leave.
What? What are you talking about?
I got trapped in the tunnels under the city and came up inside the palace.
Wait. So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
Never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing.
And you glued
What have I done?
the jaw back on.
Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this. And in so much pain. It's the air. Coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course.
You teach me about rheumatism first.
That way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
Wait, I can undo all this. All you have to do is tell me the treatment for rheumatism.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
I can cover her in gold again.
What? How?
The golden bow is the weapon that encases people in gold.
Really? I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll tell you what you need to know. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule.
What happens if, like, does the golden bow break rules?
Understood.
Right, stand back.
You did it. You took away her pain.
Fuck pain away.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain.
Rheumatism.
The treatment for rheumatism is willow bark. I believe there's a pot of it already in the Shrine of Apollo. Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there. Go. And never return.
And never come back. Sorry, that was an awful golem. This way. I've never tried a golem before, and I thought I'd be better. One, there was literally a fucking thing right there. I could have. I just